Hello and welcome back to episode 20 of Alan Wake. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And I literally said possible conclusion only seconds ago. But I do mean possible conclusion. Whoa, camera. I do think it's possible we could wrap it up in this episode, but I also do not think it's likely. I did not do any kind of walkthrough looking. I'm just guessing that anything I see along the side of the road might be something I want. And so far I've been right every time. I might be able to survive that fall, but I don't think there's any way back up, so let's not bother. So as I've been saying all along, we do know how this story ends, but we don't know exactly how it ends. I mean, we do if we've looked it up on the internet. But I haven't, and if you have, you're not going to say anything about it because you're not even real.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
Yeah, so maybe the darkness is just going to slam down on us. Anyway, we know that Alan is going to wind up in the dark place. Alice, where are your pants?
Kill your wife.
That's enough from you. We know Alan is going to wind up in the dark place, but we don't really know if we're going to actually play in the dark place or if it's just going to be like, write yourself into the dark place, game over.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Which is a weird thing to write when you're writing it about yourself. Hey Alan, why don't we just click the clicker again, huh? Wouldn't that be nice? And then we could just go back to having a pleasant walk in the morning, evening, afternoon. Because this leaves something to be desired, I think. Can Alan even survive being in the dark place? I mean, Zane had the diving suit, and he kept it, so you have to assume that that's offering him some measure of protection. Is this vehicle usable? Looks a little not, but yes. All right. Alan doesn't have a diving suit. So is he even going to be able to survive being in there? Thunk. so where are we going now? Am I gonna have to go through there? Ah, we're gonna loop around. The Majestic Hotel. Do I know this place? Does I has been here before? I don't think so. I don't know.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Okay. Do I want the shotgun? It's not the pump gun. I do not want it. What number is it? Should we just try? Oh, it's definitely this one.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Which was more time than I would have thought, because he seemed to spend an awful lot of time hassling me. Am I not going to learn anything from this? Why am I here?
Look after yourself and your co-workers.
Could have fooled me, pal.
You didn't look after your coworkers very well. What else we got? Is that it? I thought maybe I saw some paint. I think maybe I see some items. Stack of cans, anyway. I don't remember noticing that the flashlight was so growly before. I hear it. I don't know. Is there more stuff in the hotel for me to check out? There's definitely more driving to do. Let's just do it. Vroom, vroom. It doesn't seem to drift when I want it to drift. Yeah, that wasn't when I wanted it to drift. Lost my hood. Alright, are we clear now? Why would the camera do that to me? Like, I'm facing a direction and I say get out of the car, and it's like, well, you obviously want to be facing a different direction. And no, if I wanted to be facing a different direction, I would be. Because that's how facing works. What else we got? Okay. We got some kind of elder god over there in the distance. That should be fun. That blinding light is apparently not doing anybody any good. Is that it? Once again, if I was playing solo, I would just hang around for a few minutes. Hey, I remember a refrigerator for control. You're in the wrong game. Just wait for my battery to refill, but that's not good content. And working the timer any more than I have to is a hassle. So I'd rather not do it. Alan, you're about to get killed. Like that. You gotta keep moving, son. None of this standing around while the platforms levitate under your feet. Can I walk up this? And if so, will it do me any good? Yes and no. Cool. Good experiment. Alright, you first, you second, and you third. Oh, I don't need to play with these guys.
What the hell?
You should be pretty obvious what the hell. Turned on my flashlight a little too early. Alright, so that's the next round of friends. My flashlight is just barely... Well, it's not betraying me like that flashbang did. So what's funny is I can apparently jump without running out of stamina. Uh-oh. Let's not get bombed. And then
Nice to see you.
all right, and we got a vehicle. Let's go. Alan, move it. Okay. Doing good. Bumping into things that aren't there. Great. Bye-bye. I think I should minimize my bumping into stuff. Enemy vehicle! Thank you. No thank you for the darkness, however. My car is not in good shape. I need to keep moving. Alright. Good run. What's the next bad thing that's happening? Ah! That's as far as we're going to take the car. Okay, pump gun versus hunting gun, yes. Pick it up, please. Pick up the shotgun ammo. It would have been nice if we had some more shells for it, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're pretty short on ammo. Hey, the darkness. You're leaking. And it's gross. So you should stop that. Incoming fight. Come on. The timing on those flashbangs is wild. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I can, but am I gonna? I don't think I'm gonna. Come on, dodge, please. Oh. Those guys just rush in. Flare. I don't know why I couldn't pick up those before. Are those the same ones that I couldn't pick up? No. But I couldn't pick up these. I know, but I don't understand why you're so angry about it. Okay. And this one. These are the ones that I couldn't pick up for some reason. Have another one. Okay, so apparently they do explode on contact with the bad guy. Now, pick up the dang flare, huh? I'm only holding 8. I can hold like 20. Why are you not picking it up? You gonna pick up this one? Yes, you are. Alright, and that was the last of the flashbangs, so hopefully we're not going to be in too much more trouble from here on out.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The Dark Presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
What is the it? I mean, the earth noticed because it groaned. The darkness didn't notice? The darkness didn't care? I mean, the darkness noticed because it was the one tossing things around. And that explains where all of the old stuff showed up from. You would think that it would have looked like it had been at the bottom of the lake. Nice product placement. How much did you pay for that? I'm clearly supposed to go up there. Alright. Good. Starting to wonder when the dead end was coming, if at all.
In the end, Barry wasn't going to shoot Sarah. They both knew that. Once she had no chance of catching up to Wake, Barry gave up the gun and sat down on the floor, shielding his face from the merciless glare of the well-lit room. "I don't think I'm ever going to see him again," he said in a weak voice. Sarah didn't have it in her to be mad at him. Besides, he was probably right.
Sarah seems imminently reasonable, as opposed to Nightingale. And is Nightingale... Oh, he's going to pop up again, isn't he? He's going to be like the last boss at the cottage or something. For some reason, that bonk didn't make any noise. Junkyard? For some reason? I didn't mean for that second one to explode, but I'm not going to apologize. Now I can have the hunting rifle back? Okay, so now we have a flare gun to go with our flares. I assume I missed out on an earlier flare gun. I know there's a switch up there, but come on, you know what we're doing here. Zane wants us to... Aha. Damn that camera. Stop screwing with me. Yeah, see, now I can pick up plenty of them. So it occurs to me that the breathing is like the breathing that we heard when Zane actually showed up in his diving suit. What does it mean that we're hearing it every place we find that paint? Is he present in all of those places? Does he just, like, transcend space and time now? Nice try, but not nice enough. I'm pretty sure I'm still mostly scoring headshots on those guys, but it seems like they're more and more reliably taking 3 instead of 2. Might as well just go, I guess. Yeehaw. And what is the plan here?
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
And that's our future, Alan. Are you ready for that? Have you been hyperventilating to get some extra oxygen in those lungs? Thanks for getting out the flare gun. And... uh-huh. Of course. Actually, have a flare. Any second now, I'm gonna get bonked. No? There's a bonker. You're too slow, dummy. More bonkers? I see you, Crane. Alright, so now we got some more fight on our hands, I think. Go slower. Why are there no friends? Why am I complaining? What I should do is get ready. Oh yeah, there they are. Right of way. Well, achievement. I like the joke, but I'm pretty sure pedestrians always have the right of way. So that would probably be a better achievement as, like, wrong of way or something. Am I going over there to that mine? Not if I steer off a cliff first. Gonna move on. I will stop for the emergency supplies and the light. That sounds like a grand idea. Alright.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
But in fairness, Alan, you're the one that wrote this story, so going on instinct, probably your best move. Hopefully you had the forethought at the time to consider that and weren't relying on doing something perverse. Although that would make for a very silly ending to this game, wouldn't it? Alright. I think we gotta, yep. Give this a push. That's it, Alan, we're done. I hear you, friends, but I don't see your fog. Any second now they're gonna show up. Pump gun? That's what I already got, but more ammo doesn't hurt. Okay. We're definitely gonna fight a fight here.
I will never give her to you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take her from you. Wow. Getting rather strong now, aren't we? Should always retreat to a place of strength. Much better to deal with the bottleneck. on your terms, not on theirs. Anyway, we have run out of time for episode 20. So come back and see me again in episode 21 for what I'm now thinking is not the probable conclusion to Alan Wake. Talk to you soon.